designed to look similar to the new Paris that Baron Haussmann was designing and rebuilding throughout the 1800s. This style consisted of wide boulevards and grid streets framed by elegant houses, each identical to the last. The grandeur of this style appealed greatly to the wealthy Bostonians of the time who wanted to display their wealth and power to the lower classes. So, the architects of Back Bay made Commonwealth Avenue their central boulevard, designed the streets around it in a grid, and began building their French-inspired houses. However, while they began with copying French houses, Bostonians soon found their own style that combined French and American values. This group of houses, numbers 22 through 30 Marlborough Street, was among the first to be designed in the academic French style. It was based off a building in Paris called the Hospice de Incurable and is nearly identical to said building. Both buildings feature stone-cut archways at the ground level, warm red bricks for the top levels of the house, and incorporate the iconic French wrought iron metalwork into the balconies along the upper levels. It is unusual, however, for a building in the Back Bay to so closely resemble those in Paris, and following the completion of 22 through 30 Marlborough, Bostonians began to develop their own style and merge it with the French's. The first trend of the later 1860s to 70s was that of extravagance. It was in the middle of the Gilded Age in America, and for the wealthy this meant decoration upon decoration. With the invention of new mechanized stone-making equipment that made masonry easier and cheaper, wealthy Bostonians began to favor stone over brick and include much more ornamentation on their buildings. This is 39 Commonwealth Avenue, a house that displays these traits well. The house features complicated carvings above the windows and makes use of a curvilinear structure that makes carving more difficult and looks more impressive, thus making the owners of this house one of the most fashionable in the neighborhood. On the other hand, number 2 Marlborough Street strays in the opposite direction. It maintains the French fashion of brick and the mansard roof, but strips the facade of nearly all other decoration. The curvilinear structure of the building places it as being built around the same time as 39 Commonwealth Avenue, but the lack of decoration suggests a very different style. That style is influenced by the Puritan tendencies for simplicity and practicality that still remained in Boston at the time. While it is the exact opposite of 39 Commonwealth Avenue, 2 Marlborough Street is also inspired by American ideals blended with the French base. As you can see, while the houses in Boston's Back Bay began by copying buildings in Paris to achieve that je ne sais quoi of the French, they soon drifted away into their own style. The Back Bay may remain a French-inspired neighborhood, but it developed its own style that is not only distinctly American, but distinctly Bostonian.